everybody. How y'all doing today? You know what I'm saying? My good peoples, hope y'all taking care of yourself today. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, and comment, baby. And smash that doorbell for me, baby. You hear me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm going to let this video take off. I'm going to play catch up at the end, baby. Let's go.
This bill is now produced and presented before the court.
Case officer sentencing, both sides ready to proceed?
Yes.
Yes. Motion before we proceed with sentencing. Either side.
Judge, if we could just...
If you just speak to the microphone, I appreciate it.
Judge, if we could just briefly address the motion that we discussed at sidebar.
Yes.
A few weeks ago, defense counsel served on the People several reports in regard to today's sentencing proceeding. In those papers, the defense discussed the evidence the defendant claims is mitigating and warrants a more lenient sentence. People were doing so to directly rebut those allegations and to show that the defense papers grossly mischaracterized the nature of the podcast, which in fact reflects that Ms. Beauvais has shown a disregard for... Thank you, Your Honor.
Quite welcome. Ready to proceed? Yes, sir. People.
This point, Your Honor, the People move indictment 504-2021 sentence.
Who should be heard, sir?
Yes, the People did serve notice to the court.
Very loud.
The People served notice to the court. And
my husband's tragic and untimely death has been a huge loss to many. He was very loved. His life mattered. He was a courageous NYPD Highway Patrol officer. He was also a son to now grieving parents, a brother, a favorite uncle. He was a great friend to many, and he was a proud father and husband. Faisal had a big heart. He loved being useful and went out of his way to make people's lives a little easier, a little better. He cared. You could count on him to do the right thing, even when no one was looking. He was kind and warm, with a great sense of humor, very witty. My husband's laughter and smile is something I miss very much. And his honesty and sincerity was like a breath of fresh air. He was a genuine person. Faisal was also an eternal optimist who believed in the goodness of people. I received letters from individuals he had arrested telling me what a great human being he was and how he made a positive impact in their lives. My husband made the world a better place, and he had so much more to give. He is irreplaceable and unforgettable. We had a great life. We were happy. Faisal and I made a strong team. Together we created a beautiful family, and after years of saving, we were finally able to purchase our first home, just 6 months prior to his death. We were living our dreams, busy fixing our home and making plans for the future. But everything came to a screeching halt on April 27th, 2021. At approximately 4 a.m. that morning, 2 NYPD officers rang my doorbell and gave me the devastating news that my husband had been hit by a car while on duty. And I was urgently needed at the hospital. In a panic, I asked if my husband was alive, but they couldn't tell me. I instantly doubled over in pain. On our way to the hospital, I prayed to God to please let him be alive. I needed him. I couldn't picture my life without him. At the hospital, I was told that despite their best efforts, the doctors were unable to save him. I was told my husband was dead. My world came crashing down. They were still speaking to me, but I heard nothing after that. I couldn't speak. I was in shock. The pain I felt made my body weak. My mind had a hard time processing that my strong, beautiful husband was no longer with us. I was in shock until the thought of our children came to my mind and realized I now had to go home and tell my babies that their dad, that broke me. I begged and pleaded with God to stop the nightmare, to stop time. In that moment, I wished I never existed at all and to hurt my children. But I had no choice. It was part of my sentence. That was the hardest thing I ever had to do in my life, and I don't wish it on anyone. Telling my children and witnessing their devastation, unable to console them, is something that's been burned in my soul. I will carry it with me forever. Their hearts were broken, and I couldn't take their pain away. I could not protect them from this. While Jessica Beauvais was sobering up in a police station that morning, our world was collapsing. The tragedy of my husband's death was hard enough, but to know that it was all completely preventable is too much. Because of a single person's despicable actions, our family was sentenced to a lifetime of loss. Jessica Beauvais each time broke my heart. Our son wanted me to get him a big kite so that he could fly it high in the sky and his daddy could grab onto it and bring him back. He cried daily because Daddy would never hold him in his arms again. He was only 3 years old. Our daughter was a daddy's girl. He was her love. Their bond was so precious, and it breaks my heart that he was ripped away from her so suddenly. Her pain was deep. At night, she would pray and promise God to be very good if only he returned her daddy back. He was a great father, and they miss him every single day. I know about grief. I was 19 when my dad passed away, and it was hard not having him around. I wish he had met my husband and kids. I am so sad my children would have an even longer legacy of loss, and in many ways I cannot begin to fathom what they have lost. Their dad has already missed our son's first day of school, birthdays, father-daughter dances, school performances, and graduations. Each time he misses another special occasion and makes everything blindingly real. Our beautiful life is now just a memory. We are no longer whole. It was very hard for me to come to terms with it. He was ripped away from us so violently. Images of the event haunted me. They still do. I struggled to get out of bed, and I stopped eating. I struggled to engage in normal activities with a broken heart. There was so much hurt. My husband and I loved each other very much. We were best friends. We made a dynamic team. Together, we made decisions and plans for our future. Without Dasso, I am acutely aware that I am half of what was once. I will carry my husband with me forever. Lastly, I want to address Jessica Beauvais's podcast. She made a podcast hours before killing my husband for the world to hear. I heard it too. I want to say that you cannot think, speak, and spread hate out into the world and expect good things to happen to you. You cannot wish harm on people and influence others to do harm and expect good things in return. You killed my husband, an innocent man, a good man, who did nothing to you. That's on your conscience. Your choice and your behavior landed you here today. You have no one but yourself to blame. You truly earned every day you spent in prison. I hope you take that time to reflect on your actions and feel remorse for all the devastation you have caused to my family and to yours as well. Our road ends here today. Your Honor, on behalf of our family and friends, and all of Tasso's brothers and sisters in blue who place their lives on the line each and every day protecting this city, we ask that Jessica Beauvais is given maximum sentence, both for killing my husband and maximum sentence for fleeing the scene and leaving him there to die. Thank you, Your Honor.
About that. We forget that police officers are fathers, their husbands, their mothers, their wives. Juana, as he left his family that evening to serve this city and to serve this county. While she was making those choices, he left his family to do his job, which is a dangerous enough job to patrol.
The sentence of this court is that he be incarcerated for a determined period of 20 years, followed by 5 years of post-release supervision. With respect to vehicular manslaughter in the second degree, the sentence of this court is that he be incarcerated for a minimum of 2 1/3 to a maximum of 7 years to run concurrent with the first count. With respect to VTL 600, the sentence of this court is that he be incarcerated for 2 1/3 to 7. That's to run consecutively to the other 2 counts. There is a $5,000 fine with respect to that as well. Please advise the defendant for virtual hearing.
Mr. Liddy, you have the right to appeal to the appellate division, to have it departed within 30 days, and if you have financial inability to retain counsel, you can have the right to apply to the appellate division. All instructions are on the form being served to you. And your mandatory surcharge is $300 for mandatory surcharge, $25 fine for admission, the CCC, and $50 vehicle, in addition to the $5,000 fine. Mr. Liddy, you have the right to appeal to the appellate division, to have it departed within 30 days, and if you have financial inability to retain counsel, you can have the right to apply to the appellate division. All instructions are on the form being served to you. And your mandatory surcharge is $300 for mandatory surcharge, $25 fine for admission, the CCC, and $50 vehicle, in addition to the $5,000 fine.
Let me say this here before I say something else. You feel me? Yes, that lady, that girl do know that, you know what I'm saying? Not coming at you, but that lady do know that your husband didn't do nothing to her. She know. She made a stupid, goofy mistake. It was dumb. It was out of character. You know what I'm saying? She deserved them 22 years. You feel what I'm saying? That way she won't do it no more. She ain't got a chance to do nothing no more. You feel what I'm saying? She deserved every bit of it, man, because she took your husband away. She took the kid's father away. And I believe you that he was a good man trying to get out there to serve and protect the city, or, you know what I'm saying, a country, wherever y'all from or where y'all at. You feel what I'm saying? But to me, and I'm going to say this here, a lot of people don't look at a lot of things that I see. You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to say this now. This ain't no racist thing. This ain't none of that, right? But I got to speak facts, right? Okay, you got us out here trying to protect our home, people robbing people in there and doing the most, shooting people and all this and that. So we have to protect ourselves because the police don't do the job because they fail, really, wherever they from, they fail their city. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't get this, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be 40 and 30 police inside that courtroom like flies. You feel what I'm saying? But they don't honor it. I get it, y'all want to honor the people that work up under y'all. I get it, right? But why y'all don't do the same? Why don't be 40 and 20 police inside the courtroom like flies? You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What? Our soul ain't important? God say treat everybody equal, everybody fair. You feel me? That's why the city, the world, how it's coming into, because we got people want to, you know what I'm saying, honor certain people that work up under them. You feel what I'm saying? But what about honor the people, man, that's civilian, that's out here, ain't doing nothing? You feel what I'm saying? Why we can't get the same treatment that y'all get the same treatment to the people that's working for the police? You feel me? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's like funny style. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all ready to kill people out here. Police do that. Not all of them. Certain police do that, right? But y'all don't sit there in the courtroom when the police do something to anybody. Black, white, Spanish, Puerto Rican, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? We don't see no 30 and 40 police inside the courtroom sitting them in like flies. Y'all don't do that. Y'all go find out. Y'all catch the killer. Y'all give people time. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all don't be in this courtroom like flies, man, when y'all police be around here doing the most. Some of y'all do the most, be killing innocent people. You feel what I'm saying? Why we can't get the same love? Why we can't get the same respect? If y'all respect us like y'all respect the person that working for the police force, you feel what I'm saying? You'll fix the system. You'll fix your city. You'll help certain people. You feel what I'm saying? And you'll treat everybody equal. That's why the world the way it is, and that's why God say that when you don't treat everybody equal, everybody got the same love, the same respect, like you do others, right? God say he will not allow that heart that you have in his kingdom. That means you go straight to hell. You feel what I'm saying? But we need the same support, man. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not mad or nothing, but when I see stuff and nobody else don't see stuff, man, I'm going to speak up, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel so sorry for this lady. I don't know what she going through inside. You feel what I'm saying? But I know that I'm saying to myself, I can see that she hurting. You know what I'm saying? I see that she wish her husband was there and the kids do too. I believe every bit of it. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for her. You know what I'm saying? Because that man did not deserve this. You feel what I'm saying? But I hope this teach a lot of drunk drivers don't do this. I remember this girl. She should sit on Facebook Live or something. You could see her drinking. You could see her smoking weed. She had on drunk 2 or 3 shots. And then she rolled up a blunt. You feel me? And then she gonna drive off. She hit this police and kept going. She should have stopped, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there was one of her people out there like that, she'll want somebody to stop too. But she told the police she didn't know what happened, what type of stage that she was in, you know what I'm saying? She knew. Come and tell you something. If you can jump behind that wheel, drinking and smoking, you knew exactly what you was really doing. You know where you was going. You feel what I'm saying? You can pull up this GPS and all this and that there, okay. If you can do all that, you knew what you were doing when you got behind that wheel. She knew. You feel what I'm saying? And this wasn't her second. This wasn't no first time rodeo. That girl been doing it. You know what I'm saying? They don't stop this girl about two or 3 times, 2 times already. You know what I'm saying? So third strike. she made a big mistake, man. Now she got to pay for it. You feel me? So I don't feel sorry for her. You know what I'm talking about? But we need to get the same love, the same respect, man. When people out here losing their little kids, little babies and all that, y'all don't pile up in that courtroom like that, like roaches. Y'all don't do that for the people out here, the innocent people, the innocent babies. Y'all don't do that. It take a lawyer to get up on this Channel 10, Channel 4 and get out and speak out. And that when everybody start coming together. It be sometimes all black and sometimes be blacks and white. You feel me? But I don't see how y'all pile up when they be making their speech on the news and everything. Y'all don't pile up around people like that there. And y'all don't pile up in the courtroom like that. All y'all police don't do that. You feel me? You complain, oh, we got something to do. We got to be over. We got to, okay. What about now? Y'all had about 30 police piled up in there like roaches, right? You feel what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out there protecting. You got certain police out there riding around. You feel what I'm saying? It seemed like it was like almost half of the police force inside the doggone courtroom. Anyway, my good people, you know what I'm saying, man? Man, when I see things, man, and I feel like it ain't right, I'm going to speak my mind, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to, sometimes y'all police got to understand. You got to treat everybody the same for people can really trust y'all. You feel what I'm saying? That's why it's trust issue. That's why people shooting police, they ain't got no business doing that. Because every officer is not the same, man. They ain't dirty like the rest of them. You feel what I'm saying? You got some really good, kind-hearted police like the blacks and white, Hispanic. I don't care what color you is. You feel me? So, on this note, my good people, you know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Y'all come and let me know. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think I spit the truth, and I think I did, and God think I did too, and that's all matter. I don't care what people say or think. If you get mad, that's too bad for you. You feel what I'm saying? Because God know for a fact that I'm spitting the truth, man. And I stand on that. And I would not take nothing back to what I say. You feel me? So on this note, my good people, you know what I'm saying? That's the end. I'm going to scratch that. That's all I got for y'all, you know what I'm saying? But y'all know what to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, share, comment, baby, and smash that doorbell for me, baby. You heard me? And keep God first, baby, over everything. So on this note, my good people, I'm gone from y'all, baby. I'm gone.